Greetings, Greatwitch here. So today I want to talk about hunting legendary animals. Now besides being able to unlock some really cool clothing and equipment that you can buy from the trapper, you can also buy crafted talismans and trinkets that will give you additional perks from any of the fences after hunting each one of these legendary animals. Now my favorite hunting rifle is the Springfield. I prefer to hunt without a scope, and this weapon works well with or without one. So my normal hunting technique is to get close like I'm bow hunting. But for most people, that won't work. So each person has their own different style. So if you prefer a longer scoped weapon, the rolling block is great. It has great stopping power, and you can set it up with a long scope for more precision shots. So it's also more important for some of the larger animals when you're going for perfect pelts. Legendary animals, not so much. Stopping power is really what you want. But regardless of what rifle you use as your main hunting rifle, I strongly suggest that you bring your choice of a shotgun. It's just one of those weapons that you need to have with you because bad things happen, and I prefer using the repeating shotgun loaded with slugs because when you're hunting, sometimes stuff just happens. There's other animals that show up, whatever. Now, after you leave the gunsmith, you want to head to the general store. There's one thing here that you need to have on you at all times, and that is Horse Reviver. It is inexpensive, but it is worth its weight in gold if you don't have it, but you need it. So remember to always have some on you so you don't have to do a mercy killing on your horse in the middle of the woods, and that way you don't have to carry your legendary hide all the way to the trapper on foot, because that sucks. Also, remember to buy any rations you might need if you don't have them stored in your satchel. So get all that taken care of, and then finally, before you go hunting, you want to set up a campfire. You want to craft any ammo or any recipes you might need. You won't need any bait for these, so don't worry about that. But get any ammo, any other types of stuff that you need to do. If you have any raw game, make sure you get that cooked so you can eat it to replenish your health while you're hunting. You're doing all this stuff now before you go on your first hunts will save you major headaches. Now the first legendary animal that you should encounter will be during the side mission in Chapter 2 with Hosea, Exit Pursued by a Bruised Ego. In this mission, you learn the basics of using Deadeye and how to track animals for hunting. So, the basics of the mission are whenever you enter a legendary animal territory, you want to get off your horse. Well, a quick burst of Deadeye while slowly moving into the area. And this will allow you to find the first clue. Now, once you see the little question mark and the little glowy dust from the gold clue indicator, head there, and then that will lead you to your next clue, or ultimately onto the legendary animal. So it's a good idea to keep your Deadeye level filled, especially if you don't have your level built up yet. That way you can have Deadeye for your last little bit while you're hunting. So if you don't have your level filled up quite a bit, you definitely want to have a lot of tonics and stuff like that, like the chewing tobacco, just stuff that refills the Deadeye. Now as you can see, I'm following the path right here. Now another good idea to do is when you're using the following part, also hit quick bits of Deadeye so you can see the animal in case he's hidden in the bush or something like that. So you can see the bear, he's hidden up there. Now what I want to do is, because I know this animal is going to charge from the mission, I want to get up on top of this rock and take a bunch of shots and just take him out that way. Because I don't have to worry about damaging the pelt. This is more about stopping power than having a perfect legendary pelt. So just drop the animal, and that'll be it. Now that one's down. Now as soon as you hit the ground or whatever, you want to call your horse in. That way he'll be up next to you by the time you get the animal skinned. You don't have to wait for him to hurry up over there, and that way in case any other animals show up like wolves, you don't have to worry about them. You can just get the animal loaded up and be gone. Now, I'm not sure exactly how many animals you can fit on your horse, as I've had 20 pelts, assorted pelts all over on the back of the horse. And I've also had the legendary moose on there too, with a turkey and a skunk at the same time. So you can load up the horse quite a bit before you have to go to the trapper. But if you know the exact amount of animals that you can carry on there, please comment in the comment section below so I can find out, because I haven't gotten to that point yet where I've actually filled my horse up. So if you do know that, please comment it below and let me know. Now all you have to do is take this hide to the trapper. He'll make clothes out of it, and you take whatever's left over to the fence, and he'll make you some trinkets and talismans out of it. I mean, you have to buy it, but it's pretty cool. Now, one thing you really want to do while hunting is you want to try to have the high ground when hunting. You know, Obi-Wan was right. And another thing is you want to try to have the profile shot. The profile shot will give you a much better first hit, especially if you're trying to go for perfect pelts. It's a habit you really want to get into, is to try to have a higher elevation and a profile shot at the same time. It just works out really good, and it's something that you really want to get accustomed to doing. Now, if you have your Deadeye level maxed out, this becomes a lot easier, because when you get to the final thing, when you hunt the animal, all you have to do is use Deadeye, and it'll highlight the vital areas. And then you'll be able to slow down time enough to where you can get some good shots in, even if you're using a weapon like the Springfield, which has a slower reload. So as you can see right here, I'm just pumping rounds in, got plenty of time, and I'll bring him down, even though the animal's moving. And he's down. Now, a very good tip is for when you're hunting predators. Remember, if you're hunting a predator, there's a good chance the predator is also hunting you. So you do not want to rush this hunt. You want to have enough time for when this animal is coming at you, because animals like panthers and stuff like that can cover a lot more ground than you can a lot faster. And right here is where I messed up. I was way too close. Luckily, I got that first headshot in, because if he had come back again, he probably would have killed me. So luckily, I got the shots in before I got taken out. Now, if you do get killed, your pelts will end up going to the trapper. Like if you lose them or something like that, they'll go to the trapper in a couple days. You won't have to worry about it. But say if the animal gets away or something like that, or it kills you, you have to wait 24 hours before you'll be able to hunt the animal again. So you have to set up a camp somewhere. But it's all in all pretty good. It's pretty easy, and you can have a lot of fun doing this. So this is something you'll really dig. Alright, well, this is Grey Witch. I hope this video helps you out, and I will see you next time. Peace!